Prisons officers say Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has not kept his promise to keep them safe. President of the Representing Prisons Officers Association, Cerron Richards, made the statement as he highlighted an attack on Friday night on a prisons officer while on his way home.
Last year, when one of our officers was murdered with impunity in Laventille, you know what the Prime Minister said? The Prime Minister of this country, Dr. Keith Rowley, said, we as government are going to double our effort to protect the lives of prison officers. We have to report from then to now, over a year, we have seen no indication that government effort has been redoubled.
Mr. Richards is calling on the state to implement policies to protect officers and keep them safe from attacks from prisoners in and out of jail.
The Prison Officers Association is making statements, a statement that we have made over and over for years, that our officers remain vulnerable to the elements whenever they conduct their duty internal in prison service. It has some security effect outside when they are not on duty, and this is an area we have been pointing out to the state. Over the years, we have seen a number of officers killed, threatened, attacked, and so on. And that situation is still continuing in that just last month, we had an officer that was attacked on Charles Street. He was shot at.
He said the morale of officers was very low, but their sense of patriotism has kept them going. He called on government to remember prisons officers' lives are important too.
Asking for a law to make a deterrent for persons wanting to threaten, attack, or even kill a prison officer. The traffic wardens, for instance, there's a new fine that is being put in place for persons wanting to obstruct a traffic warden from doing their jobs or threaten or so on. And I think the fine is about $10,000 if I'm correct. The reality is prison officers have been threatened for years. They have been attacked for years. They have been injured and even killed. And to date, not one single parliamentary response.
He warned that action will be taken if their concerns are not addressed. The association representing officers and the Port Authority is again calling on the Minister of Works and Transport and the Minister of Finance to intervene and allow their salary negotiations to take place. According to Secretary of the State Police Association, Kurt McClatchy, they have had no negotiations for 2 periods, a total of 72 months.
Wondering if the Honorable Minister of Finance would have gone on national television and told the entire country that public sector negotiations have come to an end, we are wondering where our proposal is at this time. It has happened in the past with previous management that we would have negotiated, and our proposal would have been, when we continued asking questions, only to discover that for 7 months it was just lying on the port idle and they had forgotten to send it outside.